everybody, welcome back to the homestead. My name is Emily. I'm here with the youngest child and we are going to work in the orchard today. We got our lawnmower this morning and I mowed some paths between the trees, but we're going to need to weed eat in here. And we've got a stack of cardboard and we're going to finish putting cardboard and then hay on top of each tree. And there are caterpillars on these apple trees, at least 2 of the 3 apple trees. So I'm going to, ew, it's so gross, squish some, but I'm also going to spray the trees with BT. It's a bacteria that if the caterpillars eat the leaves that are sprayed, then they will die. I'm going to go ahead and just spray all the trees and hope that if they're on the other trees or move to the other trees, then we'll just get them all. We are also going to put some plastic tubing around the bases of the trees to protect them from the weed eater. The little one has requested help. Just gotta grab my fork and go follow her to that wild grown hay bale. I think she can do it by herself, but she asked, so I'm gonna help her anyway. You're doing a great job. the other part of the family is chopping and stacking firewood today.
That's what Jackson was doing earlier, but he was like moving stuff around.
And this stuff over here is also too wide, only to split.
I've got a good pile stacked already. Slowly but surely, we're going to chip away at this. I think he's trying to get similar sizes in there.
Can you go grab a hammer?
Yeah, I'll grab you one.
Okay, because before I put this in,
Yeah, I see.
Nails out of it.
It's the next day. We ran out of time. Yesterday we had to run to town to do a bunch of errands. But we're going to finish off today with the tubes and the BT. If I can find the BT, I've already checked one place. And a second place, I'm going to check a third place. But good news, there is something we did find. We found Miss Daisy. Hello, good morning. So she's going to be in confinement for a little while longer. Coco, we're letting roam around the barn now. But this little one wants to run and hide still. She was pretty traumatized by falling into the wall the other day. I don't blame her. That's pretty scary. But you do realize I'm the one who saved you, right? She still wants pets, but she also wants to run away. So I'm going to feed them breakfast and then go try to find the BT. The BT is nowhere to be found, and so I guess I'm just going to have to buy another bottle of it. But I'm going to go ahead and cut this pipe up to put around the base of the trees. all the rings on the trees. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the berry bushes. They're so short that the tubes might cover them up and they might not get enough sun. I'm not sure. And then the blueberries are wide enough that they're too big for the tubes. So I'll have to come up with something, in case I send one of my kids out here to weed eat between the bushes and trees, to make sure that they don't get hit. But, or I even could screw up. So even though I'm going to be more vigilant because I put in a lot of work to plant these. But then I spent, goodness, it felt like an hour. Who knows how long it actually was. But I just spent a lot of time picking caterpillars off of every single tree. Not every single tree. The fig tree had nothing on it. The nectarine and the peach tree had absolutely nothing on it. And there's one of the plums that hasn't broken dormancy yet. I did do a scratch test on its trunk and it's green. So I know that it is alive. It just hasn't put out any leaves yet. But, and the cherry trees and the fig that's not a hybrid fig is, well, it might be a hybrid, but it's not. I have a regular fig and then I have apricot. I have an apricot that's like a normal orange apricot, and then I have like a red apricot which is mixed with a plum. The plum that was mixed with a plum had a bunch of caterpillars on it, like a ton. And the normal orange one had almost nothing. And the cherry trees had almost nothing. But my poor apple trees were just devastated. This is the Granny Smith apple, and it really didn't have many leaves on it to speak of, but this right here is pretty much what is left. This nub of a leaf right there. They ate pretty much every single thing on this poor tree. And I believe it's the Honeycrisp that's down here. It fared a lot better, but still it's eaten up pretty bad. And look, I missed a darn caterpillar. Some of them dropped to the ground, and so I'm still going to get some BT and spray all of the trees, because I'm sure I missed more caterpillars. Some fell to the ground. I probably just didn't see any, like that one that I just found after spending so much time checking like every leaf, I thought, and the trunk on all the trees, but obviously I missed some. That last tree was actually the Golden Delicious. This is the Honeycrisp, and it was devastated pretty badly too. They obviously left more than on the Granny Smith, but not a whole lot. I hope they bounce back. Since I was showing the big kids and the husband working on this yesterday, I wanted to give an update of how far they got. They got quite a bit stacked. They've got a pile here. Most of this needs to be split down, I think. And these were too long. They need to be made shorter. But then, of course, there's, still a lot to do. But we'll get to it. It's been really nice to have my husband here for the past week. He's got one more day. He goes back to Indiana tomorrow morning. So I guess less than a day. But it'll be sad to see him go, but it's been really nice to have him here. He's got quite a few projects done, or at least started, and he's over working on that chicken door right now. He's putting in a frame around the edge so the animals can't get in to the wall. So that is it for this video. Thank you for hanging out with us while we did all these things, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye!